Previously.
I'm gonna summon Magical Scientist.
He just opens this card on Progression Series Season 2. Wow, you are the best gamer in the game. Look at that. Look at that. Ah!
No, not the shell. No, not the Cyber Dragon. Relax, bro. It's not a Chaos deck until the Sorcerer comes out.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content. Well, Gage, here we are once again. Didn't think we'd be back here so quickly, as a matter of fact, but it seems our lovely viewer base has made themselves loud and clear about one particular card that they are not happy to see in the Progression Series. Not just this season, but even last season as well.
Oh, yeah. I think this card last season was one of the first ones we ended up knocking out mutually. It just ended up being way too good, Alex, and I think it just hit that point again. You want to tell them what is leaving the Progression Series for a second time?
Magical Scientist will be leaving the Progression Series again, and it's a bit bittersweet. We've had some fun times with the man, but at the same time, we know how powerful this card is, and also in Season 2, our card pools are exponentially more powerful than they were before, so it kind of makes sense. I think, if you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think we mutually agreed to ban Scientist around this time in Season 1, as a matter of fact.
I thought so, and then I think somebody told me we did it around new challengers, and then I thought, how the hell did we make it last that long? but I think right now, at the moment, I think he is too strong. We've had some new XYZs put into the pool, you know, Andreas and Tiras in a league of their own. Really easy to summon them with the Magical Scientist. I think he just needs to say sayonara.
And with that, another card is on the Hall of Fame, but that's not all we have before the start of today's episode, Gage. I believe you have an unbanning.
Ended up having a great win over Alex with the Scientist again, brewing up the nastiest concoctions in Progression Series history. The viewers are a little bit upset that I have the home field advantage with having a Scientist that is just too powerful, too intelligent, if you will. So I think Alex and I had to let him go, which is not a big deal for me. Having an auto win button just doesn't feel fair for anyone. It doesn't feel good to win, and it doesn't feel good to lose to. So I don't mind removing it. I'll just have to rely on the fact that I'm a better duelist. If we'll beat Alex, we'll get the 3-0 in. Which brings me to my unbanned ticket today. I'll keep it short and sweet. I am the only duelist with a Change of Heart still in his collection. I'd like to have Change of Heart. Seems like a pretty good card. So I'll be putting Change of Heart back into my collection. You'll see it in today's deck. Order of Chaos is today. I'm actually a really big fan of this set in retrospect. I'll let Alex tell you all about it. Rescue Cat came in and sealed us our 2-win victory over Alex. We're going for the 3-peat. We're going for the band ticket this time. I can feel it. Hopefully with a couple more swift wins, we can even things up. Let's spin the wheel. We had an unbanned ticket last week for Change of Heart, which was really exciting to finally be able to see again, considering I'm the only one that has it. But let's see what we can get this week. Big money, no whammies, bro, no whammies. All right. Yeah, all right. We got the unbanned ticket. Again, I'll bank it for next week. I'm looking for something to mix it up, bro. I really want a wild card. I just want to pick anything. I want to have that kind of power. It is what it is. Let's get into Order of Chaos.
You know, I probably deserve what happened last week, considering the deck that I was playing, and probably the way that I played as well. Triple Volcanic Shell. You can't write this shit. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to Order of Chaos. Now, for those of you who may remember, Order of Chaos is where I believe we banned Magical Scientist in the Progression Series, and that's mainly because because of this guy right here, Blade Armor Ninja. This is an exceptionally good rank 4 that requires warriors, and Gage and I happen to have that in the form of fusion monsters like Carbonlo Warrior. Overlay them for this, and it makes the Magical Scientist OTK incredibly easy. But thankfully, now with the Judgment and the Hall of Fame, Magical Scientist is no longer with us, so we don't have to worry about this. But Order of Chaos does have some other neat cards in here as well. Of course, we have the Inzectors in here. The Inzectors actually made a debut in Prague Season 1 for both of us, as a matter of fact, but Gage's Inzector pool was far superior to mine. It's not like impossible to play Inzectors. You just need to get extraordinarily lucky in order to actually be able to, because Hornet's a super. A lot of the other cards are like not high rarity, but they're high enough that it's like difficult to get a high enough density to play them. But it's pretty sick nonetheless that Inzectors are once again potentially on the table. There's some other decent stuff in here, like Wind Up Shark is incredible for like constructed, but unfortunately I think for this series it's probably not going to be good enough. But Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation for all those ninja decks. Creeping Darkness is like an okay card as well, so the supers aren't too bad. The secret rares are pretty nice. I mean, x-saber Invoker, Wind Up Zenmayo, Tour Bust from the Underworld's like okay. White Dragon Ninja to go with Super Transformation, and Safe Zone was like a potent play back in the day. Inzector Exabeetle's a crazy card. So is Xyz Reborn. Like, these secrets aren't terrible. Even the rares in this set are pretty decent. Of course, we have Inzector cards like Dragonfly and the like, Hoppers here as well, but then we also have cards like Photon Thrasher, which is just like a decent 4 to be able to help you go into your rank 4, so we're happy to see a card like that. And then coming down here to the Ultras as well, like Gigamantis, Hanzo, Utopia Ray is kind of funny, Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja's insane, Dark Mist made an appearance last season, Zenmaidy's insane, but again, I just think it's probably not good enough considering I don't even think maybe I pulled one Magician, it's probably not playable. And even stuff like Zecalibur and Soldo, like these are decent cards altogether, and these are just the ultimates. I think there's even some decent stuff down here in the comments. Trance Archfiend was a decent card. Huge Revolution is Over is like a next take on Starlight Road, and just some of the common cards are like maybe not the most playable for a semi-constructed series like what we have going on, but I mean, Centipede, Shocktopus is like okay for like sealed altogether. We've got like Upstart Golden Ninja, like there's some like okay stuff in here for what it's worth. Even like Interplanetary Purple Thorny Dragon's not the worst, and Koala is very funny. Unfortunately, Scientist is banned now, but this was a 2800 attack point monster, level 6, that we could bring off of Scientist, but we won't be seeing that this season. In any case, I think Order of Chaos is one of like the best sets for Progression Series, period, just because at all different rarities, there's good cards to be had. So let's go ahead and open our pity packs. We're on Turbo Pack 7, and gotta be honest, I think this might be one of the worst of the Turbo Packs. Let's flip up and see. Gear Town's pretty neat, but I don't think we actually have any way to take advantage of this. I don't think Gadgetron Dragon, I'm pretty sure, came out in a structure deck, which is like the whole reason to play this card. Orange Light's pretty cool, I guess. Second pack, let's see what we get. Dark Horse is cool, but again, I don't think we're really going to be playing it. And third pack, yeah, very funny. Sirocco, fantastic. Let's get cracking, though. Order of Chaos, I'm excited.
Order of Chaos. Let's see what we get this time around. Last season in Order of Chaos, we had tremendous luck getting a full Inzector core. Probably like the best Order of Chaos box opening I ever had for that. Let's see if we can match that energy today. If we can't, still a super good set. Let's see what we can get. Anybody remember the special editions too? These came with Effect Veilers. Very nice. Photon Thrasher is our first rare, and it's a good one too. Just a level 4 warrior, search above by Retta, 2100 attacks, nothing to laugh at. You can special summon for free. If he's the only dude on your board, he can attack. Otherwise, he cannot. Shocktopus is also good and sealed. I think we're past the point of saying that though, right? Like good and sealed. Like our card pool is so buffed out to the point that we're playing like competitive decks. So down Shocktopus makes the cut. Oh, super rare off the bat, the Evo Force. Pretty sure we just got new Evolzars announced to us for, I mean, when did this set come out? 10 years ago or something like that? First time in that long? Ooh, ultimate rare Inzector Sword, Zecalibur. We ended up getting one of these. I think we got 2 Hornet and 3 Dragonfly in our last opening. It was crazy, absolutely berserk. On the road to getting that yet again. Zecalibur's really good, but we need to see the other ones to buff it out. Speaking of which, oh my god, dude, is this a 3B? Is this a run back? Inzector Hornet, super rare. That's lovely. Now, we got the Zecalibur and the Hornet, which is a combo in itself. Hornet being able to pop Zecalibur is, like, critical to some combos. Centipede popping up in there, too. Full expect to get 3 of him. He's only a common. The only one we're waiting on, we need Dragonfly, which is a rare. And then we can actually bring back the Inzectors again. That's wild. Ooh, ultra rare, Dark Mist. Not too excited about him. Good rank 2, actually. Maybe we can play some kind of frog list with it, bro. I know that's a fan favorite as well, the frogs. Definitely the best rank 2 in today's moment in game release, though. That's our second Centipede 2. Lovely. Another Photon Thrasher. Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon.
All right, 24 packs of Order of Chaos coming right up. I think, obviously, I would like to see some Inzektor cards, but there's some other cool stuff in here as well. Let's see what we get in our first pack. Royal Prison's not like the worst card, but obviously there are definitely some better ones. This pack's okay. Huge Revolution is Over is not a terrible card to have access to. It kind of sucks because we have Starlight Road, which is probably better in most cases. This is a counter trap, which can matter sometimes, but I'm happy to have this. This is an okay card.
Oh, XYZ Reflect is definitely not a good card. Definitely not a good card. Not really much to talk about there. 2 ultimate rares in one opening, though. Not too shabby. Still no dragonflies in sight, bro. I'm looking for one of them. Please. No, I don't want the twin photon lizard. Hopper's not too terrible. It's one of the cards where we can immediately just send the equip card to the graveyard so we can attack directly. Probably don't even need to do that, but the fact that we can send one to then activate that Inzektor's effect was the important part. We didn't have him last season. Pretty cool to have him. But give me the dragonfly.
Well, so much for this being an exciting opening. We're about halfway through, and I have not pulled a single holo in this entire opening thus far. I think the only Inzektor rare we've pulled is Inzektor Hopper, and that's really only a one of. I feel like we might play more of it if we actually could play Inzektor. There's a dragonfly. I think we're also set on Centipede as well. We need Hornet. That's kind of one of the most important ones. Also, like getting Gigamantis as well as, the sword is important as well. But we have a long way to go, and we're already halfway through, so I'm not too optimistic. Oh, good. My past memories coming back to haunt me. Ninjutsu Art of Duplication. Anyone who remembers the Ninja Slifer episode remembers this card quite fondly. That is our first holo in 15 packs, 14 packs, something like that. Wind-Up Rat. Not a terrible one, but again, I don't think wind-ups are really too favorable for us, considering our pulls are pretty terrible, but I guess it's a holo.
Armor Blast. This card's ass, isn't it? Oh, it's like bad Icarus attack. It's an Inzektor. Again, if we get Dragonfly, I'm just going to keep saying that, bro. That's every clip so far. If we get Dragonfly, this is all right? Target a face-up Inzektor card. We can even target the equips. Double pop. That's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. I got 5 packs left. One Dragonfly makes me happy. Hanzo is sick. Hanzo is sick. He doesn't make me that happy, though. Hanzo! 4 packs left. And then in the clip. Wow, Blade Armor Ninja. All right, this has been an above-average Order of Chaos opening. Blade Armor Ninja, I think, was another integral card in our Magical Scientist strategy last season, being able to summon Blade Armor and Crimson Shadow, make the Crimson Shadow attack twice. That was our first OTK with him. Now we got him back. Pretty sick. All right. Last 2 packs coming up here. Anything big? Dragonfly! Oh my god, and we got Armor Ninjutsu of Alchemy. We got the 1 Dragonfly, which I'm pretty sure the card goes the 1 in a very short amount of time too. So now we have the ability to toy with Inzektor again. Maybe I come up with something today. You don't know? Last pack. Anything big? Creeping Darkness. Dude, what a good opening, actually, you know? I really expected this to not go too well. Well, I mean, considering when I'm stacking it up to last season's Order of Chaos opening, feels like it wouldn't be able to come close, right? But this is really good. 3 Centipede, 1 Hornet, 1 Armor Blast, 1 Dragonfly, 1 Zectcalibur. We even got the Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo, and the Blade Armor Ninja, dude. Creeping Darkness, is that card even good? I don't even know what this card does. No, I do know what this card does. It's like, all right. It's okay. Search Dragonfly. All right, I'm stoked. I'm excited. Let's see what we can build with this menace of an Order of Chaos card pull today.
Wow, this has been a pretty dreadful opening. Only 1 holo in 24 packs. Gage is probably over here. He's probably pulled double Hornet, triple Dragonfly. It's probably Prague Season 1 all over again. We're in the last few packs, and a second Dragonfly is cool, I guess, but I kind of need other cards to make that deck work. Wow, this is this is maybe one of the worst openings ever. Oh, excellent, perfect. It's a holo for the end, but it's Armor Ninjutsu Art of Alchemy. That is exactly what we were looking for. I have a million redoer tickets, and I know everyone in the comments is probably feverishly typing, oh, just reset it. Try to go for Inzektors. I don't think it's worth it. Like, if you don't pull the cards, it's just not good enough. I'm just going to bank this. It sucks. It's not very exciting, and hopefully we're going to make up for that in our deck building. But, man, if Gage is pulling up today with Inzektor, we're going to have a bit of trouble.
Last season on the Progression Series, we had some of the most ridiculous luck in Order of Chaos, pulling multiple copies of Dragonfly and Hornet to be able to create one of the best Inzektor decks we had seen. Unfortunately, I don't think I piloted to the best of its capabilities. Did a little bit of cheating, summoned Dragonfly from Dragonfly, but I'm a much better duelist now. I believe I've aged. And I still think we have a pretty good Insector list on our hands here, pulling 1 Dragonfly, which goes to 1 eventually is not a big deal, but we did end up capping out. We got 3 Centipede, a Hopper, and of course the Integral Hornet for the deck. Seemed pretty good not to play this. I'm really stoked to try it out. The Insectors have focused on equipping other ones from graveyards. Some of them have effects that can send themselves from the equip zone to the graveyard to do something, or others get benefits when they're equipped from other Insectors. Mostly in the form of a level increase like 3, but some of them also have effects where when something is unequipped from them and sent to the graveyard, they can trigger. Centipede, when something is sent, it can add an Insector, and then Dragonfly can summon from deck. Insector Hornet is what the whole deck revolves around because it has its own effect that can send itself from the equip zone to the graveyard to pop any card on the field. That's powerful enough on its own, but the fact that it can trigger any of these makes it even better. The fact that you can use it multiple times a turn too makes it even better than that. So we're going to try to find many ways to be able to get to a combo of any way of getting Hornet into the graveyard and an Insector in hand to be able to pop off on our turn here. Cards like Howling Insect and Mystic Tomato can search those out. Armageddonite pulls Insector Hornet directly from the deck to be able to get set up. Super good card. We'll pair that with Reinforcing the Army. We have a whole suite of trap cards to be able to play defensively, and tell you what, if things don't go our way with this beat down Insector deck, we have an entire smokescreen strategy as well. The Worms end up being a complete opposite strategy of what Insector tries to achieve. Insector's more of a combo-based deck, where Worms is just going to slow the game down, but also they're completely opposite attributes. If Alex has a read that we maybe want to play Insector again, just like last season, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror might be chilling in his side deck. If we make the 180 and just play lights, hey, that doesn't do anything at all. Fortunately, I had to cut down the extra deck. No Magical Scientist left in the game anymore like that. Like I said, don't get too upset. It's fine. Alex had Cyberstein for 18 episodes, but it's fine. I can't get it. I don't need it. They hate to see me win. And if you hate to see me win, bro, you're going to hate when I take the victory today. Let's go see what Alex is playing this week. I wonder if it's anything good.
So admittedly, last week I was playing something that was a bit out of my comfort zone, and I've learned that I typically don't do the best when I'm playing decks like that. I like decks that are like this. I know this is not exactly a carbon copy of what Gage played the week prior, but it's essentially my take on that deck because there's a lot of similarities and there's only so much you can do with it in all honesty. And to be fair, this deck is more my speed. I definitely like a lot of the aspects of what this deck can do. We've got huge aggro pushes with like Rescue Cat going into Airbellum, but I've also come to the realization that like Nat Beast might be the most oppressive card we have access to now that Magical Scientist is in the Hall of Fame. I tried making this Nat Beast turbo deck where I was like super deep on Serene Psychic Witches and all of like these level 2 Earth Tuners, and just it was an abomination. But the problem was, like, I mean, Nat Beast is crazy, but if Nat Beast gets outed, I think we just lose the game immediately. So I kind of like, and when I was doing the test hands, I came to this realization that anytime I was like doing the cool stuff to get to Nat Beast, it always centralized around like Rescue Cat, any way to get to Rescue Cat, or like Instant Fusion. So I figure we just play like the good part of the Nat Beast combo stuff, and then just play good cards in place of everything else. So I think this deck's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and give it a run and do the card by card. BLS and Caius, of course, are our bombs, paired with 3 Cyber Dragon, which is like kind of a half bomb, half just like decent monster all around. I'm playing some more muscle in the form of like Doomcow and Thunder King compared to like Gage's take on this deck because I just want to have like a lot of offensive pressure, and Thunder King is good for like stun capabilities as well. Doomcow in the same regard. I like Valor just because like even though Scientist is gone, I think Valor's just like a thing that we're not really accounting for that much, and so being able to Valor like a choice opportunity I think can just seal a game. We have Bulb, we have double Tomato. Tomato can just get into Monk, which is crazy, so that's why we're on that. Rescue Cat, Sangan, Kid to Cat, and then we have to play the Koala if of course we want to go for the Nat Beast, and then only 2 Airbellum because we only have 2. The spells is pretty simple. It's just Book, Brain Con, Dark Hole, triple Instant Fusion, Mind Control, triple MST, and Pot. And then for the traps, I was thinking about how last episode, like so many instances, if we had like some trap cards or some defensive options, it would have made the episode so much more smooth for us just because we would have had ways to like actually fight back against what Gage is doing. So that's why we have a nice trap suite of double Bottomless, double Call the Haunted. This is at 2, so that's pretty nice. The one Deep Prison that we got from a few episodes back on our wild card, I believe, from when we were actually winning. 1 Judgment and Torrential Tribute. The extra deck, we have some fusions in the form of Fusionist, Carbonal Warrior, Reaper on the Nightmare, and Thousand Eyes for our 3 instant fusion. These are just for the Nat Beast, and then this is a 5 in case we need to go for like Tyrus or, you know, sync with Airbellum for like Stardust or something like that. I could play a different one, but Reaper on the Nightmare is only 5 dark that I have, and I feel like that could be useful for trying to go for the BLS. I'm very afraid of this effect that it can be targeted and just blow itself up like Spirit Reaper, but you know, if I lose because of that, so be it. Then we have Catastor, we have Armor Yarn, Black Rose, Brionac, Mistworm, Nat Beast, Red Dragon, Archene, Stardust, and Urbellum. And then we got Leviair and Tiras. So Tiras is obvious, but Leviair's neat because if we go the X-Saber Airbellum play, then we can just go into Leviair, and if we maybe like banish something off of like, you know, a Bottomless or, you know, BLS or something, we can like Leviair that card back, so that's kind of sick. And then we just got triple Crow, triple Kaiku, double Reaper, a Smashing, triple Compulsion, triple Dust in the side, making it nice and simple. So I'm excited to see how this one's going to go. We are on the verge of a banning, so hopefully this is going to be strong enough to make sure that that is not the case. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Well, Gage, I think the title of today's set being Order of Chaos might cause some jump scares in the audience, because anytime you say the word chaos, MBT is going to have an aneurysm. But in any case, pretty awesome set for like Prague series standards, don't you think?
Oh yeah, lots of great cards and different rarities. I remember last season I had some of the most insane pulls with the Insector cards. Those little bugs were scary.
I think I also had like a decent Insector pool, but then yours like was over the top. I'm pretty sure you had like triple Dragonfly, 1 or 2 Hornets. I think you even had the Sword potentially as well. I don't think you had Gigamantis, but like you had, for like a Prague style of Insector deck, it was insane, your pulls. And you have to get it all in this one set of 24 packs. Obviously, we have redoer tickets this time, so that makes it maybe a little bit less impressive, but at the same time, nonetheless, it's still it's insane. This set's still good, though. I mean, there's plenty of other cards, too, besides Insectors that are good in this set, and I like that versus, like, Hidden Arsenal 5 last episode, where, you know, the best card is, like, a Gusto card.
Yeah, you're not going to see much change with a Hidden Arsenal set, but maybe this set today, Order of Chaos, might cause a little bit of chaos in our own deck building. Huh?
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. You shouldn't say that about the Hidden Arsenal sets. Hidden Arsenal 7's not too far off, and that set has 2 very strong archetypes that might be very playable for us.
We'll see when
we'll
we
cross
get there,
that bridge.
We got a little bit away before we get to there.
That is true. Let's shout out to Patreon. Gage, play some monsters, please. Thank you for the support. That please being in all caps.
I've been playing them for 70 episodes. They've been in every deck.
I feel like early on, like, people were critiquing you because you weren't playing many monsters in your decks, which I don't understand, but in any case, whatever. Maybe it's an old patron.
I've grown as a duelist. I'm glad they're still around.
Thanks for the support nonetheless, buddy. All right, let's see. Well, never mind. I guess that's how that's going to go.
Quick one there. I'm all right with that. All right.
Let's hope this episode's not going to be that quick.
You know the drill, Alex. I will be going second. Pick up my free card.
Okay, let's see how we do. We know how it goes. Right. Best of luck, buddy.
Good luck.
And, you know what? I guess we do what we got to do. Thunder King Ryo Pass. Be my guest, buddy.
He's a machine. We'll go draw, standby, main.
He's actually Thunder, but...
Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Whatever. I will set 1, I will set 2, and I will disrespect your Heavy Storm by setting 3. Go ahead.
Disrespect my Heavy Storm that doesn't exist. I'll draw. Standby main good.
Yeah, you're good.
Let's just smack for 19.
Ooh, 19. All right, I'll take it. No problem.
Okay. Second main. I'm chilling.
All right, I'll draw.
Ryo beats, baby. Let's go.
Ryo beats. All right. I will go standby main. I'll add a set card to the mix. I'll just pass.
He's walling up. Main 1. You haven't done anything. I'm surprised I'm not dead yet, if I'm being honest. That's how the last few episodes have gone.
Well, Scientist isn't legal anymore, son.
I guess that's true. That means we have to actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! What would you set? Let's find out. Instant Fusion.
Yeah, Instant Fusion's fine.
We'll go for Thousand Eyes.
Sure, that's fine.
We'll activate.
Sure, you can take it. It
What do we
is
got?
a Howling Insect.
Howling Insect.
I don't know. That doesn't mean anything.
You pulled them again?
It doesn't mean anything, Alex. Don't look too far into it.
Why else would you play Howling Insect, Gage? Why else would you play Howling Insect? Oh, my God. Okay, so this has to go back down. And then we have to... Oh, this I love how this works with Thousand Eyes. This is... Dueling Book's a great platform
archaic
for this.
game.
Okay. Yeah, it's great. So unfortunately, because of Thousand Eyes, I can't do anything. But honestly, I'm kind of happy I don't have to deal with your Howling Insect. So I think I'm just going to pass, and I'll just let this go away.
All right, man. I'll take back my Howling Insect. Thank you.
Take him back to the graveyard. Go ahead.
Stand by main.
It's better than hitting it with Ryo.
It is. It is. I'll just set another card and pass. Come on, man.
Okay. We'll just try. I'm wary to even summon anything at this point because they were thinking on the Thousand Eyes summon, which means you have to like, it could be Torrential. That could have been your thought, but it also could be like Book or something. You wouldn't have thought that long otherwise. So
I'm just gonna compulse the Thunder King back to hand.
compulse the Thunder King. All right, I'm down. Second main.
Yeah. No,
He's back.
Thinking.
It's torrential or bottomless. I know it's one or the other.
I'm gonna torrential. Yeah.
It is torrential. All right, and it's Sangan this time.
That would have
All
looked
right.
really bad if that Thunder King went over my Sangan. I was just waiting. I'm like, you gotta put another card on the board, bro. So, you didn't. You were playing it too well. All right. So in Zector, I get to pick up a card. Sorry, not in Zector. Sangan, I get to pick up a card here. Anything from the deck. I will probably grab. I'll pick up Armageddon.
Just show us already. Okay. All right. Close enough.
One step away. Don't worry.
one step away. That's true. I'll set a card
All
in
right.
pass.
End phase. I'll just zap it.
We're just going through all the back row. All right.
Bottomless trap.
One turn.
Bottomless wasn't big enough to stop Armageddon Knight anyways, but we'll put him down.
That's fine.
All right, and we'll send. No, the Inzector Hornet has.
Of
found
course,
its
shocker!
way into the
Whoa,
collection.
Howling Insect. You telling me you're gonna play Demise again with Howling Insect?
Yeah, you
okay,
figured it out.
whatever.
You figured it out. Okay, so there we go. We got the Hornet in the graveyard. I'll go battle phase, just a clean 14.
Yeah, 14's fine.
Main 2, I'll set 1. I'll add another, and I'll pass it to you.
It's got all these back row. We'll go main 1. Let's go for Doom Caliber.
Oh
Knight.
wait, that card is sick.
Not bad.
I will bottomless trap hole the Doom Caliber Knight.
And he's out of here. Am I just gonna get smacked around by Armageddon Knight again? It's probably fine. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw. All right. I mean, I'm just gonna summon Inzector Centipede, and I'll use
Sure.
the effect.
And Hornet's not looking too hot when you can't pop
quite
anything
do
on my
anything,
board.
but I'll put him on there. You know, he's a level what 5 now? Level whatever he is now. He's huge.
He's 6, I think.
Yeah, I can't quite send the Hornet. It's not gonna do anything. I will go.
Hear me out. You can pop your own back.
Whoa, he's on one. Listen to this guy.
It says any card. Just saying.
Okay, I'm just gonna go battle phase. I'll go 14, 16.
Take them
It's a
both.
lot.
That's fine.
It's a lot.
It's a decent chunk.
I will just pass it to you, Duelist. Go ahead.
All right, let's draw. Stand by main. Let's try to do some cleanup duty.
Oh, the hole. That's fine. Okay, it'll wipe.
Okay, we'll get everyone out of here. Let's try for another Thunder King.
Another Thunder King Ryo. That's fine.
If he ever hits the board. There we go.
He's okay.
That's good.
Fine. Yep.
All right, we'll try to hit.
Take it. Big 19.
19. We'll go second main. I'll just pass.
I will
Go.
draw. Standby main. That's awesome. That's the best draw in the deck. I'll go Inzector Dragonfly.
That is
It
a
is
card.
the best card
Yeah.
in the deck. I will go Hornet. I'll equip it.
I will Valor.
No!
So you will not.
No! No! Okay, that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Hold on. Okay, I will go Call of the Haunted on Inzector Centipede.
Ooh. Sure. That's fine.
Centipede back here. Centipede effect to equip Hornet.
Sure.
Oh, oh my god, bro. Is that it? That's kind of crazy. I'm kind of crazy if I do. Call the Haunted's going to take me home. I'm going to Inzector Hornet. We're going to pop this Thunder King Ryo. And then Ryo's not in the field. I'll trigger Centipede. Pretty strong.
Yep,
pretty
that's fine.
strong. I get to pull out any Inzector card from the deck. I'll pull out another Centipede. He seems pretty good. Battle
Seems pretty
phase.
good.
This is exact game if you don't have anything.
That is exact game.
Awesome.
You got
Game
it, buddy.
2, baby. Game 2.
I didn't feel like too bad about that game. Like the rest of the cards in my hand were good. They just like were more reactive was the problem. And I just didn't have like a huge opportunity to really go off with it. So, I mean, I can't really like complain about the way that went. I know you're on Exector now, which actually helps out significantly. So you can go first. You not having a battle phase seems pretty good to me. And let's see what you got, buddy.
Seems all right. All right, man. I'll go stand by main. I will set 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. And I'll set 4.
Building
I'll
the
pass turn
fort.
to you.
All right, I'll draw.
Yes, sir.
Stand
Best
by
turn
me.
1 I could ask for, right? Go ahead.
Well, I know whatever I do is going to get met with something that I'm not going to be particularly happy about. So I may as well just do it. I'll force your hand here, Airbellum.
Airbellum's fine.
I'll try it. I mean, if you're going to let me get a free card.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'll put that
Ooh,
Airbellum back.
compulse, though. So no bottom.
Just reset it a turn. It's all right.
Okay. All right. We'll go second main. I'll get out of your imperm columns here, and we'll chuck it back.
All right. Seems fair. I will draw for turn. Stand by main. Yikes. I will right into the imperm columns that one, and I'll pass my turn again. Go ahead.
I'll space that one. What is it?
Ooh, it's a I don't know how I feel about that one. I was like, maybe I could get away with it.
Okay. Yeah, because you know I have the air bellum now, so this is gonna force something out of you. So, anything?
Yeah. I'll torrential.
Wow. I mean, I don't blame you, honestly. You're gonna lose a card anyway, so that's fine. Got 3 left. Yeah, go ahead. You're fine.
All right. I'll space the last back row.
I will chain it. My space.
Oh man.
Very efficient cleanup duty there for me.
Yeah. Oh, this is painful. This doesn't look good. Go.
Okay, another back row. We'll draw. That's pretty good. Still have a back row. Your torrential's gone, which I feel pretty good about. Let's go for it. Monk.
Ooh. Yeah, monk's okay.
Try for the effect.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll get the cat.
Yes.
Try for the cat.
The cat is fine. Yep.
Okay. We will go for air bellum and your friend Sea Koala.
Yep.
We'll keep him in attack. Why not?
Taking some ideas from me. You stealing some ideas
maybe,
from
buddy.
me?
Maybe I call this deck Copycat because we're playing Rescue Cat. Get it?
All right, I'm gonna think here. I'm gonna take your measly 100 from your sequel.
You gonna think on this air bellum?
Yeah, I am gonna bounce back your air bell.
Oh man, the compulses. That's brutal. That's fine. We'll go second main. It does save you from being nap beasted, which I guess is pretty good for you. We'll just go end phase. Sequel will go to grave per the Rescue Cat. I'm chilling.
All right, I'll draw. Stand my main.
Yep.
Been chilling in the
You
hand.
really wanted that card. Yeah.
I really
Okay.
wanted the Cyber Dragon. I'm like, this is all it's gonna get me to stabilize here. I'll add a set card. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw. Fortunately, it might be big enough because he is quite large. Let's go set 1, and I'll pass it back.
All right, draw. Stand my main. We'll just go right to the battle phase. Attack.
Sangan.
Okay. Yep.
I'll go dig in here. Let's see. I'll be honest, I thought there was going to be something that would help me with this Cyber Dragon, but not looking as clean as I thought. Let's just pick ourselves up this Effect Veiler.
Yeah. All right. Sure. Main 2.
Yep.
And Veiler doesn't stack up well against Cyber Dragon. Go ahead.
It does not. It does not. We will just set 1 and pass.
Draw for turn.
Cyber Dragon beats.
Battle phase. The dragon in again.
The bulb.
Ooh, fancy. Okay, I will set a card. Pass.
Draw. That's probably what? Howling Insect, I imagine. Let's go Doom Cow. I'm going to go into the set.
It is actually not at all Howling Insect. It's in fact Worm Kataros.
Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. So Doom Cow's going to
guessing
negate
it works
this.
for flip effects, yeah?
Yes.
Doom Cow.
It's just a mandatory effect that negates anything.
Okay,
So,
all right.
he's out of here. We'll just pass in that case. Good.
All right, I will draw. Stand by. Man, he was beating my cheeks earlier. Now
Oh, shit.
There we go. Ryo for 19.
That's a lot of damage, yeah.
It is. This is a 2-turn clock, Alex. Go ahead.
We'll draw. Jesus Christ. You got 2 back row, too. That's not good. I know
do?
you... I mean, you know I have air bellum, so you kind of have to set anything anyway.
I know you've got, I think, 2 air bellums in your hand, right?
Just the 1, because you dealt with the other one.
Oh, did I? Oh, I sent it to graveyard. Yeah,
It's in the grave. Yep. Wow, that really sucks. I'm just going to set and pass.
Okay, I will draw. Stand by main. Could kill you here if that is set air bellum. All right, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna summon Worm Yagen.
Where'd the worms come from? Did you, like, board into worms from
They
Insectors?
maybe,
The fuck?
came in from the side deck, bro. Nice little smoke screen going
I
for game
guess.
1.
Jesus.
I'm gonna go for it, because why not? Yagen will try to topple over your face down.
Thankfully, it's Monk, so...
Okay, I did.
You did have... You were correct.
All right.
So you'll take 6 here.
That's fine. 600. I'll go 19 over your monk.
He's gone.
21 direct.
Take it. Not dead.
2, you are not dead. You are in fact not dead. I'll just pass. Go ahead.
Please. Oh my god. Main 1. Man, I can't believe your efforts to protect that Cyber Dragon, I think, are actually going to pay off. This is
I really
insane.
can't believe he...
Like if you see my hand,
yeah.
if you see my hand, it'll make sense to you. But like I am just in awe that like I had you down. I was up 3 cards on you, and I can't out this fucking Cyber Dragon. This is like embarrassing.
Aren't you glad we brought it back? Yeah, you glad we brought it back? Yeah.
I mean I am. It's been fun, but like not in this case. Oh my god, that fucking Ryo too is so annoying. That is like the best thing it could have been on top of it. I mean, even if you have if one of these is bottomless anyway,
Well,
I'm probably
curious,
dead regardless.
Is he stopping some kind of searching? I don't know there's much.
No, it's actually the fact that he can negate summons is what's
the
fucking me up
inherent
right now.
summon negator. Yeah.
Yeah, that's ruining it for me. Yeah, like even if you have bottomless, it doesn't matter anyway, but the fact that you can just stop me from synchroing with this card alone, it's like I'm just like locked out of summoning anything big. No, like you got it. Like I can't even keep playing.
Wow, bro. What do you have? Let me see this grid.
Yeah,
Is
so
it all monsters? It's gotta be all
it's a
dudes.
Thunder King. You know about the Airbellum. You know about the Veiler that I searched. I have double Crow because I thought you were on
Wow.
Inzektor.
Yeah.
And then I have fucking Kaiku as well. And so where are my spells? I drew like 3 spells out of 20-something cards. And I was thinking that you might have Call the Haunted. So I'm like, okay, if he has that I can Crow it and I'm okay. But yeah, so like I had the bulb to try to make synchro plays, but because you drew Thunder King the following turn, I just wasn't able to do anything.
Yeah.
So I was going to try for it the turn after I made that play, and then you summoned Thunder King, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I can't summon anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, there's got to be a spell card I can... Oh, that would have been fucking nice to get.
Yeah,
that would have been perfect.
I'm thinking about it now. If you could have made like Catastor or something. None of my dudes like single-handedly stood up to Catastor though. I'd have to find some way to break them. Yeah. So.
And at some point, I have to play into, like, if you have bottomless. If you have bottomless, you have bottomless.
Yep.
But in this case, if I would have drawn BrainCon that turn, I could have taken the Thunder King, just used Veiler, made Catastor, and then I'm, like, back in this to an extent.
So what is this, like, is this similar to the kind of thing I had, Rescue Cat combo?
Pretty much. It's just my own take on it. I was playing some beefier guys like Thunder Kings and Doom Cows because I felt like the deck just needed like something else besides just going into like the Summoner Monk play, because I really like just like everything that this offers, like between Nap Beast and ripping cards out of the hand. It's just a solid deck, and I thought it's cool. I just wanted to like take my own approach to it, but apparently my approach is me getting my face beaten in 2-0, so that's rightfully deserved on my end. What you're ignoring the fact that you have an Inzektor pool over here,
I do.
buddy. All right,
I did. I got really lucky with this Inzektor pool as well. I got 1 Dragonfly, 1 Hornet. I got the Excalibur again, and I got like 3 Centipede, which is like all you could ask for, right? That's great. So the deck list that I came in with was like the Inzektor one that you saw with, but it smoke screened into this worm strategy because as you saw game 1, I equipped the Hornet and it wasn't doing anything. Like I was trying to like do something with it and there's not much. So I figured, we're always going second. That's the prog meta, right? Take the extra card.
Yep.
So if I can get a deck that can set up turn 1, summon Zex, set 4, that's pretty good, right? So
sure.
I didn't end up seeing a lot of cards until later. I'm lucky this Cyber Dragon was more than enough to keep you off anything because I didn't have any monsters up until like turn 5 or something like that.
No, the strategy worked, though, because I knew you were on Inzektors, I sided out a lot of my traps, not only because I was going second, but because Inzektor can just pop them all before you even, like, commit to anything. Yep. So I took out, like, I had a heavier trap lineup than, like, the version of this that you were running, so I was on, the Bottomless, the Prison, like, all that stuff. And so the problem is if you have a Hornet, you just pop, and then nothing matters.
Yep.
So I took all that out to just try to get better stuff for going second, and some of those would have helped when I'm just getting my face beaten in by a Cyber Dragon. I had plenty of spell removal too. I just didn't see it.
I actually had a read. I was thinking maybe you would have been convinced I would have run back the Inzektors and put in like Shadow Imprisonings. Didn't know how ahead of the curve you would be, so I figured a complete flip on the attribute side, the light would also throw you off.
Sure.
DD Crow's kind of useful though. It also serves a purpose in stopping Yagan if he gets the graveyard. So Crow wasn't like completely dead, but.
It stops your Koths too, right?
Yeah.
Which, so like, I mean, Crow has a lot of utility anyway, so I felt pretty okay putting that in. Yeah, no, just that's just like demoralizing. I lost a Cyber Dragon beatdown, but you protected that Cyber Dragon with your life. So I mean, I can't really be upset. You played it as you should have, and then I got punished for it. I guess pitching that instant fusion off my Summoner Monk got me killed.
Yeah, so you curious about what I got on the wheel this week?
Yeah.
I got back
when it rains, it pours.
Unbanned tickets, bro. Back-to-back unbanned tickets. So I get
what did you unban this episode? You
unban
didn't
this
even tell
episode.
me.
I didn't even tell you. It didn't matter that I didn't tell you because it's not like you could play it anyways. Learned
true.
I was the only duelist with Change of Heart.
Yeah,
It'll keep it that way. So I put Change of Heart back into the game, and now I got to bring back something else too, man. How about Scientist? Can that come back?
I think, what are the only cards you have that I don't? I think it's Witch and Return from the different dimension.
I was thinking Witch might be
I think those are the other two.
Witch might be really cool to bring back, actually, at this time.
It can search Hornet.
It can.
It can search Hornet.
Tons of possibilities. It can search Dad, too. Tons of combos.
It can search Thunder King Ryo, too, which is pretty good.
Bro. Yeah, we'll find out next week what we want to bring back, though.
We will. That we will. So, guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So, shout-outs to Shao1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, Pony Stark, The Synchro Guy, Phoenix the Immortal, Dan the Man Hoban, Draconic, Jordan Coons, Little Fade Leaf, Chris Hood, Dylan Hunter, Cody Bretz, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Flannel Daddy, Dalton, Inuno Taisho, Thanks for the Sleeves Dad, Max, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady. I've tried reading cards before. It was horrible, and my guinea pigs had to get me therapy. Helios515, Simo's Chaos Cooking Draft, Cheeks McLapperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT Cancel by all community soon, Cancel by all committee soon, Cancel by all players soon, Corvain, Gray9, and Micah Pierce. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.